Hello students, this is Shovik, your instructor. Welcome to my YouTube channel. In this video, we will talk about for loop. Okay, so we have already learned if statement, if else, if elif else statements. Then we went through while loop, and here is another loop that we can use in Python programming language, that is for loop. Okay, for loop. So how does a for loop works? Okay, in while loop, if you remember then you uh, could see that in while loop we use one condition to be satisfied, and then some statements under the while loop that we execute, right? But in for loop it is more of a counting. In actually in Python language, for loop is used for counting purpose. So what is it actually? Let's take a look. If I initialize one variable and I take a name, let's say KCMS, and if I now this variable a is a string type variable and holding one string, that is KCMS. Now if I use for loop, now the syntax of for loop is for here we have to put one variable. Okay, I am putting one variable named in a, then colon, then print I. So what is basically will be happened here is that the string, this string, this I will iterate the string one by one and fetch each and every alphabet of the string here using I, and I am printing that alphabet individually. Okay, now if I run the program, see, it is printing each and every alphabet individually. So this is like a counting. Okay, so here there are total 4 alphabets, so this for loop will iterate 4 times. Okay, now there is a function called range. If I use that for the counting purpose, as you all know that the first parameter of range takes as a starting point, let's say 0, and second parameter is the ending point, so 5. Okay, so this for loop will iterate 5 times from 0 to 4. Okay, semicolon is missing here. Now if I want to print hello world for 5 times, I can do that easily. Hello world. Okay, now if I run this program, see, hello world is printed 5 times. Okay, so this is how you use for loop. Okay, just using the counting. Okay, now if I want to determine the factorial of a number, so how to do that? Using for loop and range function, obviously. So let me take one number from the user and just type casting it. Okay, input, enter the number. Now just take another number, fact, and initialize it equals to 1, and using for loop, so for I in range. So how many times do I have to iterate the for loop from 0 to the number that is given by the user. Okay, so from 0 or say just 1 to num plus 1. Okay, and fact equals to fact into I. I can use a shortcut here. Multiplication equals to I, and this is now print the factorial is fact. Okay, this is the end result. Okay, so let's run the program, enter the number, let's say 120. I think this is just fine. Our program is running fine. So this is how you use a for loop, and several things that we can do using the range function. Some other functions you can use also, just like the len. There is a function called len that will give you the length of a given given string. Okay, so yeah, you can use it in for loop also. So yeah, this is it all about for loop. You just practice more of this from your textbook, and if you have any problem, then you can just comment it out in the comment section below. And that's it. Take care. Thank you. Bye bye.